Hello and welcome everyone to Cup to Hook movie night. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and this is Mr. Joyful. And we are happy to be here for Call the Midwife, Christmas Special 2015, Part 1 and Part 2. And we are starting right on time, right on schedule. So we are right now talking to those of you that are going to watch this in the replay. Hello, Jen. She says, hi. Jen, guess what I did? In the description box of my last live, Cup to Hook Conversations number 69, you will find the link to the pumpkin pattern and the stem pattern and the link to the leaf. She has a really cute leaf that can go on your pumpkins as well. And I may add the leaves after I do my class next month. But anyway, so those links are there, and a link to her channel is there. And oh my goodness, I forgot what her name is again. It is Lena Stova, Lenastova. But anyway, those links are there. So whenever you get a chance, go check them out. Hello, Megan. She says, yee. Jen says, what? Hello, Sweet Candy. She says, it's party time. That's right. I got the timer going, so we're on time. We're on schedule. Got the woot woot train warming up. Hello, sweet Darla. She says, hi, Cynthia and Mr. Joyful. Hello. Jen says, check you out. Laugh out loud. I know, right? Jen says, oh, cool. I have been looking for a leaf pattern. It's really pretty too, Jen. It's kind of like a little bit like a maple leaf, and I really like it. So I do want to check her channel out and just see what else she's got on there. But I was Googling pumpkin patterns and just kind of looking at a little bit of everybody's. I looked at one that I think Jada and Stitches had, one that was on Bella Coco, Sarah Jane's site. I believe Crystal Bag a Day had one. There were people I didn't know, and Lena was one of them. But I don't know. There was just something about the shape of her pumpkin that I really, really like. So the only thing I didn't find is no one has done oblong pumpkins. And so I do want my pumpkins to be different sizes and shapes. So since I didn't find one, I'm going to create one. So I'm excited about that. But hello, sweet Margie. She says, whoop, whoop. Marvin is here. Hello, Marvin. Says, hello. Everyone give Loving Cynthia and Mr. Joyful a thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Marvin. I appreciate that. We definitely love the joy thumbs. Jen says, can I post her channel in here? I found it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, I mean, either you do or I can do it, but yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Jen. She says the pumpkin maker. I love it. So I hope everyone is doing well. Has anyone brought a project to work on? I will tell you, we are doing both of our episodes, our Christmas special 2015, Part 1 and Part 2. The questions for tonight are going to be a little bit shorter, just simply because my son is here, and I do want to, my son that's a Marine, in case you weren't on my live earlier and got to meet him. If not, if you weren't there, definitely go to my live so you can hear some stories that my son was able to share. That was Jonathan. But he is here. He flies back out to Yuma, Arizona tomorrow. So, yeah, we're going to have fun here, but we're going to, it's not going to be a late night, that's for sure. And one thing I can say, there are a lot of bonuses tonight. Let me just count since we got time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonuses in the first episode, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonuses in the second episode. So 10 bonuses tonight. Woo woo. Jen says, how was your week? I had a really good week. I spent a lot of time putting in a lot of job applications. I have heard back from a couple of them. None that have like fully asked me to come join their team, but some I'm okay about, some, not so much. The one that seems the most promising, I'm probably actually going to turn down. And I know I really am not in a situation to turn anything down, but it is a stay-home job. And now that I'm doing a lot better, I don't really want to work at home. I would like to be able to go out somewhere. So it's with that one was with the financial company. 2 jobs that I'm really, really looking at. I heard from one today, and they said someone will be touching base with me early next week. And it is working in a physical therapist place as a receptionist, but it's all the way in Columbia. So that could be a 30, 45-minute drive one way. So I'm holding out for 2 other jobs, possibly a third one that is right here in my town. And one of them is working in a medical facility. One is, and that's full-time. One's part-time working at the post office in the mail room, which I think I would really like. But this one is the one I'm really holding out for. And I learned about it Wednesday at my crochet club. And I filled out the application, and I'm really, really hoping I have all the credentials and qualifications for it. And they're in desperate need of 2 people. But it's working with DHEC, so it's a state government job. And it's basically determining if a person is eligible for Medicaid. And so I'm really, really, really praying for that job. So I would appreciate all the prayers for that. But that's most of what my week has been. I've done more of that than I have crocheting. And then, of course, spending time with Jonathan. So I've had a great week. How was your week? How was everyone's week? Jen says, no time to crochet. I have to concentrate on the game. Laugh out loud. Hello, Sweet Candy. She says, I am playing, but might not answer since I'm still at work till 8:30. I got you, love. And I appreciate your text today. Hello, Sap. Oh my gosh. So Sap, while I have you, was it your mother-in-law? How is your mother-in-law doing? I would love to have an update on that. She says, missed the earlier live, but just came in to say hello. Well, hello, my dear friend. Hugs, hugs, hugs to you. And yeah, I would love to hear how she's doing. Jen says, hi, Sap. Jen says, I am looking for psychologist for Jeb. That's a big job right there, Jen, because you want to make sure you find the right one. Hello, sweet Darla. She says, prayers for Cynthia and a praying hand emoji. Thank you. I don't want to be picky about a job, but yet at the same token, I don't want to just settle for something either, you know, and I don't think that God would expect me to. So I just know he's going to lead me to the right one. Sap says, she's with Jesus now. Oh, Sap, I am so sorry for your loss. Oh, we are just loving you extra special. She's better off than any of us, but I know that loss, it does leave a hole and a gap. And so we are praying for you, Sap. Jen says, so sorry, Sap. Yes. Hello, sweet Mel. She says, good night, everyone. Jen says, hi, Mel. Margie says, hug, Sap. Yes, yes. Darla says, so sorry for your loss, Sap, with a sad face emoji. Yes, yes. Mel says, hi, Cynthia and Mr. Joyful.
Hello.
Sap says, been in Tennessee for the last 2 weeks and will head home once final paperwork is received. That's why I haven't been on YouTube for the weeks before. Oh my goodness. Not that I could have drove, but the old me, the me I'm becoming again, I would have hopped in my car and gone to see you, Sap. Oh my gosh, because you're not that far from me. Even from here to the furthest point of Tennessee is like 6-7 hours one way. And I know for some people that sounds like really far away, but not for this girl who loves to drive. Oh, I would have come personally put hugs on you. Well, please, please be careful going home and definitely flying international. Mel says, hi, Jen. Mel says, love your top, Cynthia. Oh, thank you. It's the one that I made of Trisha, the purple yarnivore. And I really want to make another one. We were out and about today doing a couple little errands, but we went to see my parents. So my Marine son who's home visiting could visit with them and all. And everywhere I went today, I got compliments. And so I have some yarn right up in here. I can't get my finger in the right direction. Right around there. That I want to make another one in. So I'm very, very excited. Plus, Trish has a cow that she is going to be doing, and it will be making wearables. So if you haven't been onto her video, her channel, go check out that video so you have time to acquire the pattern book before she gets started. Sap says, yes, totally awesome for her. We cry for ourselves because we miss her. Absolutely, absolutely. But she is not sick anymore. She's not suffering. And she is happy and she's with Jesus. And oh my gosh, we couldn't be happier for her and rejoicing in finally going home to her eternal home. But you're right. The loss, though, is emotionally hard and you miss her. That's our time to start getting started. You're in Nashville. Okay.
That's one of our favorite places.
That is one of our favorite places. I have family. I have family that lives in Nashville, actually. I have quite a bit of family that lives in Nashville. Marvin says, hello, Mel, my sweet mom. And Jen says, be right back. And Mel says, hi, miserable Marvin. And Sap says, she was an awesome mother-in-law, and she gets to meet our third child before we do because I miscarried 7 years ago. Oh, Sap. Well, again, that is beautiful, but on the human side here, it is heartbreaking and sad. This is what I say about miscarriages. Because, God breathes life into all of us. But a child who is lost on earth through a miscarriage was chosen by God for an even more special job assignment. And so God needed that special angel in heaven more than here on earth. So just imagine your child is blessing many humans that are on their earthly journey with all the wonderful assignments that they have been given as a guardian angel, maybe to another baby, a child, who knows, even to a grown adult like me. So you are the mother of a very, very special angel. And that's how I see it. Well, I know you're not staying for the game night, so you probably haven't watched Call the Midwife, the Christmas specials that we're talking, but honestly, tonight had a very our shows tonight had a very similar scenario. The only thing is that the lady gave birth to her daughter. She lived 4 months and then she passed away. And she grieved that baby so hard for 22 years. And I can't say much more than that because I don't want to give away any answers to questions, but it has a happy ending. So, anyway. Sap has a very big smiley face from what we were just discussing. All right. Well, I am writing down names. Give me thumbs up if you're playing tonight, or some kind of indicator of I am, and I'll get your name written down for Mr. Joyful. And then, okay. And then I'm just going to use the back of this if that's okay then. Okay. And then if you will, give me some thumbs up on this video. I would appreciate that. All right, I've got Miss Darla. And I've got Megan. And you guys remember last week we were trying to find Megan's link? Well, I had not only found Megan's link, but I'm embarrassed to say that Megan is actually our Megan. She's actually here if she wants to just come pop her head in and say hi.
She can come back couch.
And I'm going to grab her link real quick. She doesn't have any content on our channel, but this way, if you want to just go send her a little message, you can. Oh, was she in the bathroom? Oh, did we flush that?
No, we didn't. I think about it.
Oh, sorry, Megan.
That was Jonathan.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot.
Did you want to come say hey, Megan?
She came and waved.
Oh, sorry. I was busy pulling up her link. Apologize to Jonathan about that.
Yeah, well, he probably hears us, I'm sure.
Okay. So there was Megan's link that I just put up. All right. And I've got, let's see, Margie and Jen. Hello, sweet Sylvia. She says, hi, my beautiful Cynthia. Hi, Mr. Joyful. Hi, everyone. Hello. I hope everyone is having a good Friday. God bless you all. And just in case some of you were not here a minute ago on my other live, I'm going to get my Marine son, Jonathan, to come in and say hello real quick. You just never know who we're going to bring into our little party. Mel says, hi, Megan. Megan says, hey, Mel. Mel says, added her. Sweet. Margie says, I subscribe to Megan. Sweet. Darla says, good night, Sap. Good night, sweet Sap. She says, thank you for the love and hugs. Good night, all. Hugs, 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 my friend. Again, please be careful and be safe flying back home. Mwah. All right, so I have Darla, Megan, Margie, and Jen playing. Am I missing anyone else? And if everyone will also make sure your caps are all on. I know Mel and Marvin are here, so I'm sure you guys are playing. Mel says me. Candy says me. That's right. Let's get Candy. Marvin says me. All right, so I have Darla, Megan, Margie, Jen, Mel, Marvin, and Candy. So if I'm missing anyone, let me know.
We don't have Mare, do we? Let's see her.
No.
Unless you want to do it.
So I know Anna's not going to be here because she sent me a text and she is traveling tonight. She had to go pick up her son-in-law, so she will not be here. May or may not be here. She told us earlier in the previous live she had a procedure done today. I got you, Marvin. He says, I am playing. All right. So let me go ahead and show what we're adding to our giveaway bag. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Jonathan, you want to come say hello to everyone?
You better walk out the door.
So here's our giveaway bag. And here is the prize that we're going to add to the bag. It is a H-size hook. So we'll add some hook for all of our yarn that's already in there and all of our other goodies. And here's Mr. Jonathan, for those of you who may not have gotten to meet him earlier this evening.
Hello.
He's about to run the Wally world.
Yeah, he's got a couple things he's got to pick up, some TSA locks for his luggage for tomorrow. And so he's going to do that while we're doing movie night. All right. Hugs.
See y'all here in a little bit.
All righty. Love you, baby.
Don't do anything I would do.
Oh, that's not much.
Margie says, hi, Jonathan.
I'll say hello.
All right.
Shoot me, I got my package from Mayor.
Megan, if you want to sit in here, you can.
Jonathan asked me if I could ride with him.
That's up to you.
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all grown people.
Maybe-
I was playing, but
that's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So
Well,
Megan
that'll
is
be
going to
fun.
go ride with Jonathan, and she's saying to say she's sorry that she won't be playing. And I think it's perfectly fine. All right. Ready?
Yeah, just making off then.
So before we do get started, one more thing. I'm going to let Mr. Joyful show you what he's got that's making him joyful tonight. Jen says, bye, Megan. Hello, Deborah. Oh, my gosh. Hugs, 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 my friend. We have missed you. How are you? She says, hello to all of you. I am not playing, but I sure have missed you all. Finally got moved to Mesa and 2.5 months with family. So good to be home. Oh my gosh. It is so good to see you. We have been missing you, and several times you have been asked about. So it is so great to have you back. Even though you're not playing, I am so glad you came in and said hello to us. So mwah, hugs, hugs. Marcus says hello, everyone. So we got Marcus.
Okay.
And Jen says, hi, Deborah. Marcus says, everyone. Excuse me. Jen says, hi, Marcus. Margie says, hi, Deborah. All right.
Cool. Good.
It's all about you right now.
All right. This is more for Miss Mare, but I made cinnamon sugar cookies.
And it's not just Miss Mare
Yeah,
anymore
yeah.
that's sparring you with this treat thing. So it's actually quite a few. You have your chocolate friend Candy,
Yeah.
and several other ones on here. Miss Mel,
Cookie
Miss
Monster.
Jen, yeah, Miss Margie. Right, see, Margie says Cookie Monster. Deborah says hugs to all of you. Jen, hi, Margie. Marcus says hi, Mom. Mel says hi, Marcus. Marcus said hi, Jen. All right, well, if everyone is ready, we're going to get started. I've entered our little train emoji. How about that? I had it ready on time. Woo! That's a woo-woo, Cynthia. All right. So we have our 2 episodes this week, which is the Christmas Special 2015, Part 1 and Part 2. And for those of you that came on a few minutes into the show tonight, we don't have as many questions as we normally do. So it's going to be kind of a short night tonight. Just so Mr. Joyful and I can spend our last few minutes with Jonathan tonight. Because he is flying out to Yuma, Arizona tomorrow to return back to his duty station. But there are 10 bonuses, 5 bonuses in each episode. So somebody is going to win some points. All right.
You show what they put in the bag? Or
Yes,
you
we've
did?
already done
Cool.
our giveaway for the grand
Yeah.
prize. And the other one waits till the end with Mr. Joyful's question. So
Peanut butter.
anyway, all right. Oh, somebody said peanut butter.
Ice cream.
Oh my gosh, peanut butter ice cream is
That's one of
my
my
absolute
favorites.
favorite.
And coffee
Jen
ice
says,
cream.
I'm eating peanut butter cup ice cream. Oh, yum, Jen.
Well, moose tracks.
There's Mare. We were just kind of talking and praying about you, Mare. Welcome in, my dear friend. Candy says, heading home, I'll start answering questions when I get home. And she said that a minute ago, so hopefully we won't get too far before she gets home. Please be careful going home, my friend. Deborah says, pumpkin cake roll. I was just talking about that today. I was telling Jonathan that sometime next month, Mr. Joyful and I are going to do a special video of us baking our pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And then I was telling him, but when we are baking, we've got to make some pumpkin rolls. I love pumpkin rolls. I especially like eating them frozen. That's my preferable way to eat them. But so if you've never had pumpkin roll frozen, you've got to try it. All right. Mare says, no eating much after fasting for my procedure since Wednesday night. Oh, wow. Deborah says, yep. All right. Question number 1. Is everyone ready? Here we go. We're going to jump right in. Sister Monica Joan was looking for what to put in Sister Winifred's Christmas pudding? Multiple choice question. A, cinnamon. B, brandy. Or C, sugar. Maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but Candy will join us in a minute. Oh, look at Candy already. Whoop, whoop, girl. I see you. All right. All of our answers are in and locked in. And if you said B for brandy, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Way to go, Jen. And also getting a point, Mr. Joyful, is Margie, Darla, Marvin, Mayor, and Candy. Marcus, I'm sad you got that one wrong, honey, but if I remember correctly, Sunday you turned 13, so you should know anything about Brandy. All right. Candy says, walking to my car. Got you. We can handle texting and walking, but not texting and driving. All right. Well, hopefully you'll get home before question number 3 because it's a bonus question. Got one question before that. All right. Next question. What did Sister Mary, Cynthia, and Trixie find on the inside stairs of Anana's house? Was it A, a nail, B, a note, or C, Sister Monica Joan? All right. I have all the answers in. And if you said C, Sister Monica Joan, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Marvin. Woo woo! Good job, Marvin. And then also getting points are Margie, Jen, Darla, Candy, and Mayor. Candy says, my answer for bonus is chocolate peanut butter cups. I hear you, my friend. Marcus says, woot woot. And good job, Marcus. And Mel says, like Marvin watched the movie, laughing out loud emojis. I know, right? Good job, Marvin. Good job. Marvin says, thanks, Cynthia. You're welcome, my friend. And Marcus says, good job, brother. If nothing more, he's got a great support team. He's definitely got cheerleaders in his corner. All right. The next question is a bonus question. So 3 points to the first person who answers correctly.
Peanut butter.
Mr. Joyful says the answer is going to be peanut butter. All right, here we go. Mel says, Marvin is 16. Oh, well, Marvin, you shouldn't know anything about Brandy either, my friend. And certainly nothing about birthing no babies. Oh. All right. Next question. The bonus question. What did Walter offer his wife and say they were good for her kidney stones? Marcus says, yeah. Jen says, laugh out loud. And I have a correct answer.
Brandy.
Almost everyone is saying grapes. Jen, Darla, Margie, Mel says water. Jen says green grapes. The correct answer is grapes. Marcus says grapes. So the person who gets those 3 points is Jen. Way to go.
1, 2, and 3.
Good job, Jen. Candy says, now I'm home to get inside. Well, I'm going to tell you to go quick because the next question is another bonus question. Mare says, I love grapes. Me too, Mare. Me too. Jen says, the cotton candy ones are awesome too. I've not tried the cotton candy one,
Yeah.
but I'll be honest with you. Some of you are going to be like, what? And think I have a fever, but I would rather eat grapes than chocolate. That's the truth. Mel says, hi, Mare. Susan says, hello. Hello, Miss Susan. How are you? Welcome in. We just got started, Miss Susan. And you are just in time for a bonus question. Mel says, chocolate covered grapes. Wow. I'll let Mr. Joyful have those. Mel says, me too. I love natural grapes. I do too. I even like muscadimes. Do y'all know what muscadimes are? Does anybody know what a muscadime is?
Those are good.
They are good. When I was a little girl, we had muscadime vines growing everywhere on our property. My parents had quite a few acres of land, and oh my gosh, every corner you turn, it seemed like there were muscadime vines, and they were just like the sweetest. They're like a grape, but oh my gosh.
They're huge.
And they're very huge. Unfortunately, they usually have seeds in them, so you got to kind of spit the seeds out, but oh my gosh, they're really good. And they have them in a green color, and they're kind of also in a purple color, just like your grapes are.
Grandmama had, we called it the gray barber, but it was about 7 feet tall, had a wooden frame on it, and the muscadine just covered the whole thing. You could walk underneath it, and it was awesome. Just hundreds and hundreds of thousands of muscadines in it.
Yes, they're just so good. Okay. Mel says, hello, sweet Susan. Thank you, Mel, for welcoming her in. Jen said no, but I've already described what a muscadime is. Mare says, I need to remember to freeze some grapes before I eat all of them. Yes. Mel said, never heard of it. Yep. They're just like a grape, but they're bigger, and they have lots of tiny, tiny little seeds in them. And there's almost like some fruit have like, what would you would call like a heart pulp. There's almost like a little pulpy sack. And if you can actually bite into the muscadime just right, that pulpy sack, you can kind of spit it out, and it has all the seeds in it. But it's really good.
There you
go. There you go. So see, there's a picture of them. You might have to bring it a little bit closer. Yeah. But they're a lot like grapes. But their skins are a little bit different, and their skins are kind of tough. And some people eat the skins, some people don't care for them because they are a tough texture. But I love the skins. Of course, the skins always have more of your nutrients and stuff in them. But yeah. Miss Sylvia says, Cynthia, I'm not feeling very well today. Of course, today was a dialysis day. And I even got my flu shot in my arm, and it's hurting. My head is hurting. And even though I'm in bed, you guys are making me laugh. Oh, sweet Sylvia. Hugs, my friend. I know that these are really tough days for you with the dialysis, but then a flu shot on top of that. Bless your heart. Susan says, I am good. No, what is that? So I've already explained. Mel says, hello, Sylvia. Jen says, hi, Sylvia. Sorry you are hurting. Mare says, feel better, Sylvia. Thank you, ladies, for taking care of Sylvia with your sweet words and your hugs. Susan says, hello, Mel. Margie says, hug, Sylvia. Marvin says, hello, Susan. Welcome in. Thank you, Marvin. Susan says, hello, everyone. Big hugs. Love you guys so much. Candy says, okay, let's party. I'm home. That was loud. Sorry, y'all. We're ready. We're going right into question number 4, and it is a bonus question. There is our emoji. For some reason, it's not clicking on.
Got me hungry for muscadines now.
I know, right? Why is this not working, Mr. Joyful? There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Susan says, hello, Sylvia. I hope you're feeling better. Big hugs. Oh, thank you, sweet Susan. Okay. Bonus question. What color was the cellophane on the candy that Trixie gave Patsy? Mel says red. That is not the correct answer. Sylvia says, God bless you all. Thank you for all your well wishes. I love you guys all. We love you too, sweet Sylvia. Marvin says blue. Nope. Mare says red. Nope. Darla says gold. Nope. Jen says rose gold. Nope. Marcus says blue. That is not the correct answer. Candy says pink. Nope. Mel says white. Nope. Mel says green. Nope. If anyone knows what my favorite color is, there's a hint.
I know that one. I'm about to say that one.
Megan would have gotten that one if she were here on that clue.
Yeah.
Up. So let me see. It's going fast now. Oops, I just lost my emoji too. Let me get that back. Okay.
Hey, Margie.
Mare says silver. Nope. Susan gold. Marcus yellow. Nope. Mel black. Nope. Marvin pink. Ah, we've got a winner. Margie said purple. Woo woo! That's right, Margie. Margie gets 3 points. Yes, it is purple. And Mare guessed purple. Jen said orange. Mel said purple. Marvin said orange. Marcus said teal. Ooh, love your color, Marcus. Susan says teal. Yes, I love those colors, but that is not it. It is purple. So good job, Miss Margie. All right. Let me write Margie down for that question. Next question. Darla says, don't we only get one guess? Not on the bonus questions. The bonus question is just the first person who gets it right. But on the other questions, yes, you only get one answer.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I really stick to whatever your first answer is, unless it's like a mess up. Like if you accidentally pressed another key,
And when it's next to the one you pushed.
Yeah, and it's next to the one that you should have been pushing, then I accept that. But only on the multiple choice and true or false. So that's a good question, Darla. Thank you for asking that. Because we do have new players playing, and that's probably a good question to address. So on the multiple choice and true and false questions, you only get one guess. But on the bonus questions, you can guess as many times because that one is just the first person who gets in the correct answer. So thank you, Darla, for asking that. All right, next question. Reverend Tom wants to use a doll in the crib scene at the Christmas festival in place of a real newborn baby. True or false? Forgot Mr. Joyful gave me a cookie. That's good.
I started to do a pear salad.
Did y'all hear that? I personally would have, don't get me wrong, the cookie's good.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved, he said he started to do a pear salad.
Yeah.
I would have loved the pear salad.
I just ran out of time.
And honestly, the pear salad is more on my diabetic diet than this cookie is. All right, locking in those answers. And if you said false, that is the correct answer. He wanted to use a real live newborn baby. And so the person who gets the extra point is Darla. Woo woo! Good job, Darla.
Cool.
Also getting points are Jen, Margie, Mayor. And that is it for that question. Who's ready for another bonus question? Because if you are, the next question's a bonus question. All right.
Neighbors.
Wow.
Angry neighbors.
I thought there was a TV or something on. All of a sudden, I hear people talking, and it's quite loud. We have our door open to our closed-in porch. I guess our neighbors are fighting because they're really loud. All right. That has nothing to do with the bonus question, though. All right. What did the man from BBC call Mrs. Wilkins, the cleaning lady at the church? He called her Mrs. what? Jen says Mrs. Mobb, M-O-B-B. You're close, but that is not it. And I just saw, oh, no, she said true. Okay. Mayor says clean. Nope. Candy says sweet chocolate pie. No. There you go, Jen. Jen has it. Mrs. Mop, M-O-P-P. Yes. So, woo woo. Jen gets those 3 points. Good job, Jen. And Mel says Mrs. Claus. Marvin says Mrs. Cleaner. Jen says, Susan, you need to refresh. Yes, because I thought I had all the answers in and I did not. Susan says mop. Okay. Yep. Susan, take a real quick minute, love, and refresh.
No, what's that call you coffee?
We'll need some, yeah.
You'll give a cup while y'all doing that. I actually have another half a cup that I can boost it up. It's gonna be loud.
Sweet.
Holy.
So Mr. Joyful is going to make me a little bit more frappe, and he says it's going to get loud in a minute. So you might want to turn the volumes on your devices down for just a minute. That's not too bad. The noise, that is. I'm hoping Miss Susan's had a moment to refresh. Marvin says, is mop the answer? Yes, Marvin. Mrs. Mop, M-O-P-P, was the answer. All right. Going to put our little emoji in there. And we're going to go to the next question. The man from BBC said to Tom and Sheila, the children must not look like what? A, scared with stage fright. B, silly in their costumes, or C, poor. And Mary was saying yes, that mop was the correct answer. Ooh, thank you, thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Waiting on 2 more answers. I'm thinking about that pear salad now. And grapes.
Grapes.
We don't have any grapes at the moment, do we?
No. I'm not scuffing irons. Big old bulky scuffing iron.
All right, we're missing an answer. Let's see.
Musket irons or scuffing irons, whatever you call them.
Oh, that's right. I have Megan's name down and she left. Okay. So we have everybody. All right. If you said C for poor, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie. Also getting points is Marvin,
That's Marvin.
Darla, Mare, and Susan.
That's Susan. 2.
All right, next question. Sheila told Tim there would be auditions for the children's choir. True or false? Susan says, I still want some peach cobbler. Oh, and that peach cobbler is long gone, especially since my Marine entered the home. That was some really good peach cobbler, Susan. He did a good job.
Thank you, thank you.
My friend who works at the bake shop, she said she's all the time having to experiment on cakes that she makes for orders, and her family is so sick of eating cake. So a lot of times, you know, she'll throw them away, or if she happens to run into somebody, she'll give it to them. I said, oh my goodness. So I told her about the little sweet war, so to speak, that goes on Friday nights. And she was like, oh, I'll have to hook Mr. Joyful up then. They all get a kick because he goes to my crochet club with me, and they all get a kick out of his name being Mr. Joyful. Mare says, me too. Peach cobbler or peach pie with some vanilla ice cream is the best. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Although right now, Jen had me at hello with her peanut butter cup ice cream she's having tonight. Susan says, how about the recipe?
Honestly, I took a white cake mix, and instead of using egg whites, I used whole eggs. Then I added cinnamon nutmeg and
Peaches.
yeah, 2 cans of peaches and some brown sugar. And instead of using oil, I use butter.
So how much brown sugar and how many eggs?
The recipe called for 2 egg whites. I used 2 whole eggs.
From the box?
From the box, yeah. And then it had a 1/3 cup of oil. I just put a stick of butter in it just for giggles.
Butterton.
Butterton, okay. Yes. And then had 2 small cans of peaches, so probably 1 big can will work just as well.
And about how much sugar?
About a tablespoon.
Tablespoon of brown sugar.
Brown sugar, yeah.
And
dark brown sugar.
You baked it in the oven?
Mm-hmm.
For how long and on what?
I followed the
cake recipe?
Cake recipe. It didn't want to congeal or set up, and I had a little glass pan, so I ended up putting it in the microwave to finish it up. But
it was good. Y'all saw it. It was good.
But if you probably put it in a thinner pan, it probably would have baked better. Plus, I was in a hurry too. I was being lazy.
So, yeah, it was so funny because on my last live, I snuck out to go to the bathroom real quick while Jonathan was talking to everyone. And I saw him sitting on the stool in the corner of the kitchen. And I was like, what? Well, I knew Jonathan was using his chair, but oh my gosh, we got 6 recliners out in the big room. And I was like, why is he sitting in here? I come back out of the bathroom and I could smell why he was sitting in there. So I was like, you sneaky little guy. The Friday night chef is at work again. All right, let's see here. Susan says, how about the recipe? Jen says, she should try to donate the treats. Right? So, yeah. But, because I'll be honest, we have quite a few nursing homes here that would really even benefit from that.
And
we have a boys' home.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it is in Newberry, but I know when we lived in Columbia, the health department was kind of spiffy about that.
That is true, because that's why a lot of restaurants can't give away stuff, or grocery stores can't give.
Back in the day, I worked at McDonald's, and the owner, Andy, was really nice guy. He wanted to take the biscuits that were left over from morning and take them to the nursing home, and they wouldn't let him.
Right. Yeah. All right. So back to our question. If you answered true, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Marcus. Woo woo! Way to go,
Great.
Marcus.
1, 2.
Also getting points is Jen,
That's Jen,
Margie,
Margie,
Mel, and Darla,
Mel, and Dara.
Mare, and Susan. Jen says, my boss used to donate pizzas to the hospital. That is awesome. I know that we used to help donate pizzas to some of the local churches to the youth groups. But like he said, a lot of people have gotten really particular about that, I guess.
I know South Carolina, ours down here.
South Carolina, the state, yeah.
Yeah.
The health code violations and all that kind of stuff.
I prefer using, I've heard from the Susans, I prefer fresh peaches, but I was being lazy.
Miss Susan says, do you know the lady from the Preacher's Wife? She's on YouTube. I did her recipe for peach cobbler using peaches, but not in a can. I did not know that she was on YouTube. That's a great movie, y'all. Preacher's Wife. I love that movie. Yeah, normally we always use fresh fruits. But like he said, I mean, right now, time was an issue. And, well, until I get a job, money's an issue too. So, and peaches were actually donated, well, by my bake shop friend. So, but anyway, Mel says Marcus is jumping up in excitement here. Gosh, I can't read, Marcus and Mel. I'm so sorry. Marcus is jumping up in excitement here, and she's got laughing smiley face emojis that are crying because he got the extra point. Jen says that was way before COVID too. Right, absolutely. Yeah, now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's unheard of, probably in most states. Jen says, good job, Marcus. And Marcus says, thanks, Jen. All right, everyone. Next question. What color box did Sheila tell Mr. Willens she needed to replace the missing manger? Was it A, orange, B, yellow, or C, brown? Susan says, that was the first time I had made it, and I was glad. It was so good. I bet. Good. I'll tell you who makes another really good peach cobbler, and you just buy it in the store and heat it up, is Patti LaBelle. Her apple pie and her peach cobbler.
Well, she does the one with the peaches with apples mixed together.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
I also like taking fresh strawberries and put them in sugar water and just freeze them overnight, like candy.
Yeah.
But it's candy just by itself anyway.
Jen says that sounds heavenly, right? All right, locking in our answers. If you said A for orange, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Also getting points is Margie, Marcus, Darla, Mare, and Susan.
Sweet.
Candy says, I hear my name. LOL. Mel says, I won't put an answer in. I answered red thinking it was a bonus question. I saw that, Mel, and I was looking to see if you put another answer because I was going to tell you that unfortunately I had to accept the red, but it is all good, my friend. Jen says, ha ha, Candy. Mel says, I hear cooking and playing, right? Jen says, laugh out loud, Mel.
Bunch of hungry people.
Yep. And yet here I've barely even eaten my cookie. All right. Next question. What kind of heart did Sister Monica Joan tell Sister Evangelina she had for preparing for Christmas? Was it A, a heavy heart, B, a jingle bell heart, or C, a joyful heart? Now, how are y'all answering before I even finish reading the question?
Guessing.
Marcus and Candy. I'm gonna be honest, that's why I quit telling y'all if it was multiple choice or true and false. Because y'all are answering before I even finish reading the question.
With the pear salad, you don't like the mayonnaise, do you?
No, I do not care for the mayonnaise on the pear salad.
I love the mayonnaise. It makes it.
I just like my pears and my cheese and my cherry. Actually, I'm happy with just the pear. I'm the cheap date. You can take me to McDonald's and not supersize it. Mel has laughing emojis at what I said to them. All right, let me see if I got everybody's answers. And I do. So we're going to lock in those answers. Candy says, I didn't get a chance to watch, so I'm guessing. Well, let me read the question. It might be a trick question. Silly goose. All right. If you answered C for joyful heart, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo!
Speed guesser.
Who was it? Marcus? Marcus I didn't give credit for last week.
He was guessing before he started reading the question.
I know he was guessing before I started reading the question. All right. Also getting points is Margie. Mel, Mare, and Susan. Mel says, yes, wait for the question with a smiley face. At least wait for the question. All right. Next question. Rosemary asked her aunt, Miss Willens, to go to the clinic with her. True or false? All right. Everyone's answers are in. And everyone said true except for one. And so if you said true, that is the right answer. And so the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! So everybody gets a point, Mr. Joyful, except for Marvin.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Who's ready for a bonus question? What was there an outbreak of?
Hmm.
Very good.
Mhm.
I have a correct answer, but my mouth is full.
Too quick.
And we're quick. Jen says measles. Mel says flu. Darla says measles. Margie says measles. Candy says chicken pox. Mel says fever. Susan says measles. I'm going to lock those answers in because we have the correct answer. The correct answer is measles. And the person who gets the 3 points is Jen. Woo woo!
1, 2, 3. Cool. Hmm.
And Marvin said chicken pox. Good guess. All right. If you didn't get that 3 points on that question, well, how about let's just have another bonus question? Does that sound good to everyone? Christmas decorations cannot be put up in a Nada's house until December what? What is the date that they cannot put Christmas decorations up until what date? Oh my goodness, you guys are good. All right, I have Darla with December 18th, Jen with December 18th, Candy with the 24th, Margie with the 18th, Mel with the 20th, Marcus with the 25th, Mayor with the 18th. Jen says, yuck, Candy. What? Oh, the 24th, because it's right there the day before Christmas.
No, so chicken pox were covered in chocolate. No.
Oh, what? How did I miss that? Oh my goodness, Candy, I see that. Those chicken pox were covered in chocolate. Now I get it, Jen. Yup, Candy. Mel says the 14th. Susan says the 25th. All right, I am locking those answers in because I do have the correct answer. The correct answer is December 18th. And the person who gets those 3 points is Darla. Whoop, whoop.
2 and 3. Yeah, good job.
What?
Chocolate.
And Marcus says the 30th, and Marvin said the 21st. All right. Next question. Who played Santa? A. Mr. Willens, B. Fred, or C. Reverend Tom? All right. Have locked those answers in. And if you said B for Fred, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me for just a minute. I had a burp. Sorry. Marvin. Whoop, whoop. Way to go, Marvin.
Cool. 1, 2.
Also, getting points is Jen, Margie, Mel,
No.
Darla, Susan Ann Mayer.
They changed the layout of the scoreboard. Now it's wider.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
have to search now.
All right, next question. What did Reverend Tom and Barbara share on the bus? Was it A, a childhood memory, B, an umbrella, or C, a lollipop? Jen says, Mel, do you watch the shows with your boys? They do not get to see the shows, Jen. But hopefully one day they can try that link that's down in the description box to see if they're able to see them. She says, oh, that's right. All right, let's see. And all the answers are in, so locking those in. And if you said C, a lollipop, that is correct. And the person who gets the extra point is Darla. Woo woo! Good job, Darla. Also getting points is Margie and Jen.
Cool.
All right. Next question. Iris Willen had a daughter who died. True or false? All right, all the answers are in. Everyone said true. That is the correct answer, so everyone gets a point, and the person who gets the extra point is Mel. Woo woo! Good job, Mel. All right. Good job, everyone. Everyone got that right.
Cool.
All right, next question. How old was her daughter Lorna when she died? Was it A, 1 day old, B, 4 months old, or C, 1 year? Remember, you got to answer with A, B, or C, you guys. Darla says, I oopsed. So how do I handle that? She got it in first, the correct answer, but she answered 4 instead of.
Unfortunately, you've got to hold the rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Darla. Mr. Joyful says I need to stick to the rules. So I do apologize. I will give you credit for the answer, but we have to give the extra point to the person who answered with the letter correctly first.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and give Darla a point. All right. So if you said B for 4 months old, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen. And then you got Darla, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Then also getting a point is Mayor. And that's it. All right. Next question. The children's choir practice after school. True or false? Is the back door open?
It's probably the ice machine.
Okay. All right. I'm missing an answer. Let's see. Miss Susan, I think I'm missing.
It does sound weird, but that's ice machine.
It was the ice machine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to lock those answers in. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And if you said false, that is the correct answers. Those sweet little kiddos practice before school started. So the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo!
Cool.
Good job, Margie. And then also getting points is Marcus. No, excuse me. Is Marvin. I read it wrong. Is Marvin. Then it is Darla and Mare and Susan. Gotcha, Susan. She said, sorry, my internet went out. Tell it, no, 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 not on Fridays. All right. Last question for this episode. What did Fred find of Sister Monica Jones after she went missing in the snow? Was it A, her wreath that she made, B, her shoes, or C, her coat? Sylvia says, good night, everyone. I'm done. God bless you all. Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Joyful. Good night.
Good night.
I love you all. God bless you all. Good night, sweet Sylvia. I hope you have sweet dreams, my friend. And I pray you're able to rest well. And I'm so sorry that you've had a rough day. But just know that all of us here love you so, so very much. So hugs, hugs, hugs. Squeezing tight, extra tight tonight. Mwah. We love you. And also Jen and Margie are saying night, Sylvia, and hug, Sylvia. Mel has given you 3 hugging emojis with hearts. All right, let's see. And all of our answers are in, so we're going to lock those in. If you said B for her shoes, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Marvin. Woo, woo! Good job, Marvin.
2, 2.
Also getting points is Jen, Margie, Mel, Darla, and Mare. Oh, I was going to say, Susan, I see T for true. She says, I lost you. Uh-oh. Yes, yes. Please, please refresh.
So the internet was down there, right?
Mm-hmm. She's having some internet squirrelies going on. All right. Going into the next episode. Oh my gosh, it's not even 10:30 yet. We're doing good. All right. First question. How many letters did Delia say she had sent Patsy? Was it A1, B2, or C3? All right, we've got all of our answers in.
Cool.
So locking those in. All right, and if you answered C for 3, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie. Mr. Joyful said woo woo. Also getting points is Mel, Darla and Jen, Mare, and that is all. Mel says, who wants some tea to sleep, with a smiley face emoji?
Don't need it.
Mel says she's not worried about you. You're not stealing her points. Marvin says, not me, Mom. Susan says, night, Sylvia. Good night, sleep and feel better. Yes, Susan, thank you for that.
About teaching them about some whiskey.
But, oh my goodness, she is so far behind on us. Susan Love, when you get to this point of the video, baby, you are probably a good 4 minutes to 5 minutes behind us. So try to refresh and make sure it's pulled all the way. Yes, Jen. Refresh, Susan. Because she is really, really behind. Bless her heart. But oddly, she answered the question right in line in time.
Maybe the internet might be chewing some of her words up. What's keeping there's a delay in what she types and when it comes in.
Right. All right, next question. The woman found in the water dead was Sister Monica Joan. True or false? Yeah, bless her heart. She's behind. All right. If she comes in with the right answer before we go to the next question, we will give her credit. Oh, there it is.
Not too bad.
Oh, wait a minute. She said 3. Oh, wow. She's really behind. Oh, I feel so bad. Because that was the last that was the first question. Okay. Well, Susan, my love, hopefully you will get to this point and you really need to refresh. You're about almost 5 to 7 minutes behind us. Yeah, she just recanted her message. And again, everyone, make sure you're doing A, B, or C, or T or F for true and false. All right. If you said false, sad that somebody died face down in the water, but relieved that it was indeed not Sister Monica Jones. So false is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Good job, Candy.
Excuse me.
Also getting points is Margie, Jen, Marcus, Darla, Mayor, and Susan. Jen says, how odd that it was a nun in the water and they were looking for a nun too, right? Yes, that was kind of odd. Because you would think that, I mean, you know.
That would be kind of odd.
Yeah, well.
You would hope that would be odd.
Well, I mean, how many, like, convents were unpopular? So, all right. Next question. Mr. Swan from BBC was understanding about the children's choir being quarantined for measles. True or false? So Miss Susan is still behind. So if her answer comes in correctly before we go to the next question, there it is. So it looks like she's getting closer to us because that was probably about a 2-minute delay. So that's not too bad. I just want everybody to have a fair chance. All right. If you said false, that is correct. He was not understanding at all. And so the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen. And then also getting points is Candy and Margie. Darla and Mayor. And Susan. You're so sweet, Marvin. Marvin says, congrats to whoever wins. And what if it's you, my friend? Susan says, thank you. And Jen says, thanks, Marvin. Although technically, and I will have to research on this because I was on a channel the other day and I never had the issue. So I will be researching this before next Friday, Mel. But I know technically the boys cannot win because they are not 18 or older. And I do have to find out what the rules are for being on my channel. Because my channel, even though it's not anything inappropriate, it's not considered a children's channel. And of course, anyone under 18 is considered a child in the YouTube policy. So I will be checking on that. But so technically I do know that they do have to play for fun because technically they cannot win. And I don't want to go to Facebook jail and I don't want to lose my channel. But anyway, just saying. Jen says, oh man, I thought he meant for this question. Oh, got you. Mel says, I understand. Got you. And I knew you would, love. I knew you would. Because you're God-fearing like I am, and you're gonna go by the rules. All right. If you said, oh, did we already did all that, right? In points, yes.
I think, yeah.
Yes, because I was just reading his comments.
Yeah.
Okay, phew, I was about to give y'all more points.
Double points.
Jen says, I'm not that conceited. I didn't take it that way. So I don't think anyone else did too, Jen. It's all good. It's all good. Who wants a bonus question? Woo woo! All right. It's bonus time. Jen says, I did laugh out loud. What role did Mr. Swan say he played in Peter Pan as a child while having chicken pox? All right. So I've got Jen saying Smeed, Candy saying chocolate maker. This is not Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. Mel says Peter Pan. Margie says Mr. Snee. Darla says Peter. Marcus says Peter Pan. Susan says Hook. Oh, I love it, Susan. You went to the least obvious answer, but the correct answer, and locking those answers in, is Mr. Smee. And so the person who is going to get the extra 3 points is Jen. Woo woo! Because I knew what her and was it Margie?
2 and 3. Yes,
Margie were saying.
Now,
Yeah.
that was Hook's assistant or Brandon?
It was the short guy, the short kind of fluffy guy.
Okay.
I think he wore the it was either green and white striped shirt or black and white.
Haven't seen it in a long time.
I think it was green and white. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah.
They're back.
Oh, they're back.
I hear voices outside anyway. I guess it's there.
Okay. All right. Next question. Walter and Iris Willens gave Sheila their daughter Lorna's cradle for the manger. True or false?
Because y'all falsely advertised to me.
Hello.
And if they don't do it, then I'm going to take them to court.
He's on a phone call.
Yeah. How are you going to tell me one thing, and then 3 years later, when time comes to cash?
All right. Are you joining us back, Megan?
Sure.
Well, you don't have to. I was just asking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm waiting for one more answer. Who am I waiting for? Oh, probably Miss Mayer. I know she's not feeling well. Margie says Mr. Smee wore a blue and white striped shirt. Thank you, Margie. I knew it was striped. I just couldn't really remember the colors. So thank you. So Mr. Smee wore a blue and white striped shirt.
Okay.
Thank you. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Locking those answers in. And if you said true, that is correct. And that was just like, oh, I was bawling. Because, she wanted so badly for somebody to use that cradle, but yet she was hanging on to it. It had been 20.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then she saw the two cradles that her niece had for her twins that she was expecting. And it was just really hard. I know, Jen. I know. Poor Mare. This would have been her opportunity to slap my hand as well. Um, so I expect everybody to get the next question right. And if you weren't listening, well, go grab some Kleenex because you had some free points just given to you. Susan says, no Trish tonight. She was here earlier on my Cup2Hook. So I don't know. And to my knowledge, I don't even know where my phone is. It must be out there because we ran in from my mom's. But anyway, who knows? She might have had something going on with Halo. But usually she's here. Oh, thank you, Megan. Just make sure. Like I said, I got a text message from Anna. And no, I don't have any messages from Trisha. So I hope everything's okay too, Susan. Jen says, shame on you. I know, right? All right. So anyway, that was kind of a very sentimental moment when they brought that cradle to the church and gave it to be used in the festival. All right. So those of you who said true, that is the correct answer. That was telling me about a tropical storm that's coming off the coast of Mexico right now. All right.
Misa's all right.
So the person who gets the extra point is Marcus.
Marcus? Okay.
You need to tell him he's all his business is going across the entire world right now. He got some kind of bad news about his motorcycle situation, but I was there. I signed the contract with him. So he's in the right, they're in the wrong. And sadly, he may have to be getting some legal assistance on the base to get involved with this situation. It will all be good either way. But yeah, I guess it all depends on what Harley says to him on Sunday. But anyway, so it's a good thing to keep your contracts that you sign. So anyway, Jen says, I hope Mare is okay and sleeps well tonight. Yes, Jen, I completely agree. I know that these procedures have taken a lot out of her and she is going through a lot. So she really could use all of our prayers. And Jen said, ha ha. Susan says, no Trish tonight. Okay, we already did that. My bad. Margie says, whoop, whoop, Marcus. And Jen says, poor guy. Right? Marcus says, thanks, Margie. Yeah. It'll all be fine. It'll work out. It's all in the print.
What'll be, will be.
That's right. It is what it is, and what will be, will be. All right. Next question. How many Christmases did Iris Willens say had passed since their daughter died? Was it A, 12, B, 22, or C, 32? Candy was ready.
There's no chocolate in there this time.
I know Candy's answer came flying in with no chocolate. And so far, everybody's getting that question right, Mr. Joyful.
Shockingly.
Free bonus, free bonus. Eight. All right, I think we have all of our answers in. Everyone answered B, and yes, shockingly, 22 years is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra points are Candy. Whoop, whoop.
Miss Mayor answer?
No, I think Miss
Okay.
Mare has gone to sleep, which is probably what's best for her tonight.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I think she's gone. Bless her heart. She's probably fallen asleep with us still going in her ear with woot woots.
Did Miss Mayor?
The
Yeah, she did.
The Murphinator is probably going, shh, we're trying to sleep in here. All right. Mel says, you gave away that answer. I did. I did, Mel.
Probably laughing.
That's why we're laughing. Yeah, Mr. Joyful's right. Jen says, yes, she did, Mel. I clearly did.
Hidden bonus secrets.
That would have been a Mare moment to slap my hand. Because I get on to her all the time about giving away answers to questions that are coming up. All right. Next question is a bonus question. Woo, woo. All right. This one's going to see if y'all were really paying attention to the show. Because it wasn't something that was given once. This answer was given several times by several different people. Jen says you could have changed the answers. I could have, and then y'all would have never known, but I'm going to play honest. Huh?
It's all fun and games.
That's right. It's all fun and games. All right. Here we go. What is Sister Monica Jones' real name? I'm just looking for her first name. Jen says, I knew. Laugh out loud. Oh, I know you did. Hey, y'all got to pick on me too, right? I pick on y'all. Mr. Joyful picks on y'all with sweet treats. So y'all got to pick on us too. Candy says, Mary, no. Mel says, Cynthia, no, but that's a pretty name. Darla says, Francesca, no. Megan has a smiley face. Marcus says, Cynthia, sweet, but no. Jen says, Attilia or Antilia. Nope, those are close though. It does start with an A. Megan says, Cynthia, aren't you sweet? But no. Jen says, I don't know. I can't spell it. I will say this. On Jen's answer of Antilia, Margie got it. Mel said Anita. Margie says Antonia. And Candy says Anna. And Susan says Adelia. All right. Locking in those answers because Miss Margie got it. Way to go, Miss Margie. Woo, woo. 3 points to you.
Who got it?
Miss Margie did.
Margie. So.
Antonia was her name.
3. Okay.
All right.
Thing went out. Okay.
Next question. Sister Monica Joan went to her family home. True or false? Darla says, whoop, whoop, Margie. Yes, whoop, whoop, Margie. All right. And all the answers are in. Everyone said true, and of course, that is true. She went home, and the person who gets the extra point is Miss Mel. Woo woo! Good job, Mel. What'd you say, Mr. Joyful?
I said, cool, cool.
Yep.
1 and 2. Did anybody else get a point?
Yes, they did. Just a minute. Oh, I said everybody.
I know, that's
Yeah. Everybody else got a point. Miss Mel got the 2 points. All right. What? Oh, yeah. Megan was saying something about Sister Monica Joan. Right, Mel. He's already got that marked. When someone comes in and leaves, he has a way that he can mark theirs to know that they're no longer getting points. But thank you, love.
What about the mayor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mel says, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, somebody didn't answer.
She might not be talking about Mayor. She's talking about Marvin, except Marvin, he is gone. Oh, Marvin's not playing anymore. We didn't realize Marvin had left.
Okay. I'll put him the dashes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that, Mel. Oh, and Jen says Marvin didn't answer. Oh, well, I counted. Oh, you guys are right. There was 8 there, not 9.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Jen. Megan is back in. She would have made 9.
That's what, yeah.
Because with Mayor, it was 10. So, got it.
I'm getting slack.
No, I mean, I had it right. I
I'm
just didn't.
picking on you. I'm picking.
I just didn't count. What the heck happened there? Why is it doing that? It won't.
Yeah, 2 woo-woos.
It wasn't going to take any, and now it is taking several trains.
Got a delay.
So, guess my internet's running slow too. Now, see, it won't do it again. There we go.
Might be the storm they're talking about.
Yeah, it might be the storm. Okay. Next question. The nuns and midwives agree to sing in the choir since the children are under quarantine. True or false? Waiting on one more. All right, all the answers are in. And if you said true, that is the correct answer. The nuns and the midwives were going to be the new choir. And so the person who gets the extra point is Megan. Woo woo!
Oh, cool.
Good job, girl.
1 and 2. Sweet.
Feels weird being able to celebrate somebody who's actually in my house.
You can throw something at her.
I guess that was not entirely true because y'all are all in my house tonight, aren't you? Yeah. Welcome, welcome. So I take that little statement back. All right.
Kitchen, make you some. Get some
and go in the kitchen and what?
Get some peach cobbler. Nah, I'm not picking.
Oh, since y'all are all in my house, we're gonna go get some more peach cobbler. He said. So everybody gets a point, Mr. Joyful, except Miss Candy. She said false. All right. Next question. Sheila comforted Iris Willen over her diagnosis of what? A, kidney stones, B, pregnancy, or C, measles? Got one more answer to come in. All right, locking those answers in. And if you answered B for pregnancy, that is correct. Our sweet, sweet Miss Iris Willen, who lost her daughter Lorna 22 years ago at the age of 4 months, is pregnant with her own baby again. Oh, sweet, sweet, squishy, squishy. All right. The person who gets, well, you go, girl. The person who gets the extra point for that one, Mr. Joyful, is Megan. Woo, woo.
Sweet.
And then also getting points is Jen and Margie, Mel and Marcus, Darla and Susan.
So they're going to start offering Megan some tea.
Mel, Mr. Joyful wants to know if you want him to give Megan some tea. All right, next question. Who came to comfort Iris? Was it A, Walter Willen, her husband, B, Doc Turner, or C, Sister Julianne? Marvin says, good night, Cynthia. May God bless you all. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. All right. Megan has an owl emoji and she says, hoot, hoot, about the tea. Jen says, night, Marvin. And Mel says, yes, Mr. Joyful. All right. And then answers are coming in. And I think we're waiting on one. All right. Margie said, hugs, Marvin. All right. All right. My internet's getting a little squirrely here myself. All right. Marvin says, good night, everyone. Hugs, hugs, my friend. You take care. Oh, wait. I thought Marvin already left. And that was Marcus leaving now. He says hugs.
Oh.
I'm so confused right now. I thought Marvin left earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just hanging out.
All right. Well, hugs, hugs, Marvin and Marcus. Marcus, I do hope you had a very happy birthday, my friend.
Is he leaving or is Marcus still here?
Yeah, I think Marcus and Marvin are both. Because didn't.
No, he's answering.
Wait, no. Marvin just said good night, Cynthia.
And Marcus is still answering.
So Marcus is still here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he left. He just remembered to say goodbye.
Mel, how do you keep those boys apart? Marvin, Marcus. I'd be going through a whole list of names. Oh my goodness, bless your heart. Because you got more than 2. You have 6 kids, right? I think. Oh my goodness.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'd be calling them everybody else's children's names. Mel says, Marvin left. He just remembered to say bye. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at you. You're a good mommy. You raised them well. Marvin says, I did left. Jen says, Marvin popped in to say goodnight. Marcus is still in it to win it. Marcus says, I'm still here. I'm sorry, Marcus. I promise. All love, all love. All right. Mel says, it's all M's. All of your children are M's? Oh my gosh. Bless you, bless you. All right. Did we give out the answers? Did we do those answers? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. But did we give out, I know we gave credit to the winner of the question, but did everybody else get their points? I don't think so. No, they didn't. So we've got to award those points. And we have not announced the winner on that one.
Okay.
Okay. So if you said C for Sister Julianne, that is the correct answer to that question. The question again was, who also came to comfort Iris? A, her husband, Walter Willen, B, Doc Turner, or C, Sister Julianne. And if you said C for Sister Julianne, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo!
Okay.
Good job, Margie.
Cool. Cool.
All right. Also getting points is Darla.
Darla.
And that is it. Margie and Darla.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm glad you remembered to do that.
Yes.
I have 2 J's.
Jen says, I have 2 J's and I call them each other. Laugh out loud. Right? Mel says, Marvin, Marcus, Maya, Melanie, Mark, and Moesha. Mine is Melissa and my husband's is Marlon. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. That is
Cool.
awesome. That is cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And what beautiful names you chose too for your children. Jen says, wow, Mel. And Jen says they all 3 were there. That's why I messed it up. Laugh out loud. Right? They were always there. Yeah. Okay. Mel, that's my sister's name, Melissa, but she goes by Missy. So, Megan says M&Ms. Oh, I love that. The M&M family. Oh, I love it. I love it. Mel says thank you. All right. Next. Oh, I'm going to, this won't be in for Mr. Joyful's question. And I know a lot of people didn't get that answer right. So that puts Margie and was it Darla? Maybe a little bit ahead of the game. But I'm going to throw in a bonus question. Okay? And even if you didn't get that one right, you might get this one right. So here's my freebie bonus question. Remember, again, it won't count towards Mr. Joyful's question, but it's worth 3 points. To the person who can tell me, why did Sister Julianne comfort Iris Willen? Mel says, it was my husband's idea with the M names. Well, tell him he did an amazing job.
Cool.
Jen says, because she delivered Lorna. Margie says she delivered her first baby. Candy says they lost their chocolate. Megan says she was having a baby again after a long time. Darla says because she delivered her first baby. All right, I'm going to lock those answers in. So if you'll stop answering, because the answer's been given. And the correct answer is because she was the one who delivered her first baby, Lorna. And so the person who is going to win those extra 3 bonus points is Jen. Woo woo! All right.
1, 2, and 3.
So if you didn't get that bonus point or those bonus points, why not just have another bonus question then? You ready for another bonus question? I have no idea what Susan's comment is. hsvew.abh. What is that? Jen says, oh no, Susan. And what's happening? Right? Okay. Her internet is really gone squirrely tonight.
Bless her.
All right, bonus question. This is a tough one. Like, you will really have had to pay attention. So I hope I don't have to give too many clues because I have no idea how I will give clues. Susan says, who knows? Someone came to my door. Got you, my friend. So maybe the keyboard just got kind of hit randomly. Do you have a cat, Susan? Do you have a 4-legged friend that was trying to answer and help out? Jen says, laugh out loud. Oh, that was my mama sending me a message.
She said there'd be days like this.
There'll be days like this, my mama said. Anyway, I will answer my sweet mama in a little bit. All right. Jen says, laugh out loud. Here we go. Everybody take a deep breath. Get your fingers ready. What was the name of the manor that Sister Monica Joan grew up in? The answer was engraved on a rock found by Sister Evangelina. Susan says no and only my phone. Ooh. Do, 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 do.
Nope.
All right. Megan says Bandelli Manor. Jen says nope. Candy says Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Megan, you are close, but that's not quite it. Margie says Bagnall Manor.
Don't know.
Margie, you are the hottest. One of your letters is incorrect in your answer. And if I don't get another answer close, then I'm going to give it to you. Unless someone answers it correctly. Marcus says, I don't know. Jen says, I go with Candy, right? What did she say?
She put the Nano. Change it real for me.
It says manor. It's just not the correct.
But she answered again.
Oh, she answered again? Okay, I haven't got there yet. I'm sorry. Jen says, I go with Candy with the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Susan says, Hope. Nope. Hello, V. How are you, my friend? I'm so
Hello.
sorry. I missed your live yesterday. My Marine son is here, and he popped in at the beginning of this one. He was on quite a bit, telling some stories on my 7 o'clock live with Cup2Hook Conversations. So I'm sorry I missed it. But I am going to watch the replay tomorrow after he flies back to Arizona. I will need some pick me up, so I'll be coming to watch your replay, love. But welcome in tonight. She says, hello, my sweet friend Cynthia, and has 2 emojis with hearts around their face. And she says, hi, everyone, with a sweet emoji smile. And let's see. Megan says, Bagnally Nanner.
That's what she was saying. She wouldn't say that.
Oh, got it. Well, she had, okay. So that's the correct answer. So Megan's going to get the 3 points. And Jen says, hi, V. Jen says, Bagnally. That was the correct answer. Veronica says, hi, sweet Jen, with emoji with hearts around the face. Mel says, hi, V. And Veronica, yes, Megan gets it. And V says, Mel, hi, with a sweet smiley face emoji. Jen says, Candy, that would be so much more fun. I agree, Jen. V says, don't worry, my sweet friend Cynthia. Candy says, right, Jen. And Susan says, hi, V. Hugs.
Yeah.
Well, first off, thank you guys for welcoming V in. I just love the love that y'all show. And Megan, woo, woo, to your 3 points. So good job. That was a tough one. And I'm going to tell you what, thank y'all for not making me have to give any clues, because I had no idea what kind of clues I was going to give for that one. All right. We are just about finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more questions. Oh my gosh, y'all, it is just after 11 o'clock. What? And we have 2 more bonus questions, and why not have one right now? All right. What did Iris name her baby girl? And whoever gets this, I'm going to give you 5 points. And I'll tell you, I already got an answer right there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this one. Oh, I love it, Mel. She says, Cynthia, if you get the correct answer, everyone who gets the correct answer for this, I'm going to give everybody 3 points. And I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm going to see if anybody else is going to answer. And if I'm giving everybody 3 points, everybody should get this. If you know me and you've been a part of my channel, you will know why this one word would give you 3 points. And you can ask Mr. Joyful. When I watched this episode and I heard what she named her daughter, because she wanted a happier name than Lorna, I was screaming. I was like, what? Yes, what? The neighbors probably thought I had gone insane. All right. I think we got everybody's answers in. So if you answered Joy, yes, 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 that is the correct answer. So everybody, hallelujah, take some joy, and you're going to get 3 points.
All right.
But I am giving 5 points to the first person who answered correctly, because that's only fair. So the person who is getting 5 points for that is Jen, woo, woo, for answering it correctly first. Gosh, y'all, my face is about to explode. I'm like so happy and smiling so much.
1, 2, 3.
All right, you got it?
2, 3. Oh, yeah. I have to watch this thing.
Now, you're just assuming that everybody answered that, Mr. Joyful.
I thought you did.
I didn't call out anybody's names but Miss Jim.
Okay.
But Margie, Megan, Darla, so far, that's 3. Besides Jen makes 4. Marcus, Candy, V, Susan, Mel. Yeah, that's everybody.
And I was watching it.
Good job, everyone. Good job. Oh my gosh, my face. That was good.
I know you like Joy.
Oh, speaking of that, I meant to show this on my first live. You have to go get what you surprised me with today. Y'all are not going to believe this. He got me something today. And before we got back from my mom and my dad's, he changed the color of it. So he painted it for me. And you guys, this is amazing. And it is so appropriate for this. I love the little emoji of, it looks like fireworks that Megan gave. Oh my goodness. This is so great.
There you go.
Look. Oh my gosh. Is that not amazing? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. So there's the answer. So I hope everybody leaves with a little bit more of this. Marcus says, wow. Darla says, awesome. It was brown and he painted it white, and I really like it being white. Veronica says, wow, I love it. She has emojis with hearts for eyes, 4 of them. Jen says, awesome. Susan says, that is lovely. You guys, I'm not lying. I'm having so much fun tonight. My face is hurting from laughing so much and smiling. Oh. Margie says, beautiful. So that was a nice surprise to come home to. All right, y'all will definitely see that again. All right, so Jen got the 3 or the 5 points for that, but she won that question, right?
Yes.
All right. So even though I gave everybody 3 points, I'm putting Jen's name to that question for Mr. Joyful's possible mystery question pick. All right. Whew. That was awesome. Candy says, put chocolate on it. Laugh out loud. All right. Next question. Delia told Patsy that she could not return to London. True or false?
Excuse me.
Do I have everyone? Now I do. Yep. Okay. All right. So all the answers are in, and you do have, yeah, you do got feet down. Okay. And it looks like everyone said true except for Jen. She said false. And so if you said true, that is the wrong answer. So Jen, you are the only one who's getting points, and you get 2. Woo, woo! Wow. She told Patsy that her life is in London, her job is in London, and she is in London, and she was going to stay. So way to go, Jen. Oh my gosh. Congratulations on that.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm going to have to do a face mask tonight. I mean, it's a good thing, but my face really hurts. Wow. Ooh.
Oops.
Megan's got an emoji going, oh, wow.
Oops.
Yep, there you go. Mr. Joyful covered that better. Oops. Veronica has these emojis with these crazed looks. And Candy has another one like Megan, like, uh-oh. All right. Here we go, my friends. The last bonus question for tonight. Marcus says, good night to all. I'm leaving after the next question. Well, we only have 3 questions left, Marcus. The next one is a bonus question, and then we have 2 more after that. All right, next question. This one is for the first person who gives the correct answer first, and they get 3 points. What Christmas carol did the choir sing at the end of the show? Jen says, good night, Marcus. Marcus says, good night, Jen. And
She spelled it wrong, but
that's fine. We can tell what that is. I will give her that credit. Megan said Silent Night. Bless her heart. She goes, oh, darn, I spelled it wrong. Candy says Jingle Bells. Jen says Silent Night. Darla says Silent Night. Mel says Jingle Bells. Susan says Silent Night. Locking in those answers because we do have the correct answer. And we can all see that she wrote Silent Night. So, yes, Megan, whoop, whoop, gets 3 points.
you spell like I do.
And words are my life, so. All right. Next question. Barbara used Rosemary's Baby girl as the newborn in the manger. True or false?
Wait, who's baby?
Rosemary's Baby.
Oh.
Barbara used. Sorry, I'll explain why I'm laughing in a minute. Barbara used Rosemary Baby girl as the newborn in the manger. True or false?
Calm down. Just calm down. Pace yourself. Get hopped up on that goof and all.
All right, all of our answers are in. And if you said false, that is the correct answer because Barbara went and got Miss Iris Willen's baby girl to use in the manger. And so the person who gets the extra point is, sorry, I don't know why I'm burping so much. Margie. Woo, woo. Good job, Margie. Way to go catching that. And so the reason I'm laughing is because after I read it and answers were coming in, Megan goes, whose baby? And I hear her from over here. I'm like, Rosemary's. And she's like, oh, darn, I wrote the wrong answer. So good job, Margie. As well as Margie, good job to Susan. So Margie and Susan were the only 2 who got that right.
Great.
Good job. Good job, ladies. All right. Jen says that was a trick question. Right, Megan?
Using Rosemary's Baby.
Using Rosemary's Baby. Whew, okay. Y'all look how red my face is. Like, I'm really having a good time, but you're behind.
I'm always behind. So yours is, mine's always behind you because I'm broadcasted.
All right. Megan says yes to Jen. Last question, my friends. Marcus says, I was going to put false. You would have been right, my friend. Megan says, my hands type faster than my brain. And she's got an emoji slapping her face. All right. Sister Monica Joan did not retrieve her mother's jewelry from the pawn shop. But she used the money to buy what besides a replacement for the Christmas pudding that she blew up? Was it A, y'all are too funny, Darla and Jen and Margie. What are they answering? It's not even a true or false question. Oh my gosh. Darla said true. Jen said true. Margie said true. 5. Marcus said true. Jen says laugh out loud. Mel says B. Marcus says A. And I've not even read the answers. So you know what? I'm gonna fix you little gremlins. You little Halloween gremlins.
You took a breath.
V says, oh my goodness, and she's got a laughing emoji. Y'all, my face was already hurting enough. Mel has 4 laughing emojis. They're laughing and crying. Jen says, you took a breath.
You answered.
Candy says B.
Chocolate.
Oh my goodness. So none of y'all are right anyway right now. Nobody's even giving me the right letter. Susan says T. I'm totally laughing. Marcus says laugh out loud. See what you have missed if you were not here this Friday night or any Friday night. Jen says you took a breath in the wrong part of the question. Mel says C. Jen says C. And Candy says A. So I'm going to tell you what. Because I'm in a joyful mood, I'm going to give 5 points to the person who can give me the actual word answer. I'm totally laughing right now. Look at this. V says my answer and then O, P, G, F. She's laugh out loud, smiley face emojis, laughing and crying. Megan says, oh my goodness, smiley face, laughing and crying. Jen says, this was the best time. Yes.
Which turns into a bonus question now.
Yep, it's going into a bonus question worth 5 points. Margie says, laugh out loud. You guys are amazing and the best. I'm telling you what, I'm the winner tonight. I am the winner. You guys are the best. Okay. 5 points to the person who can give me the correct word answer.
Past the breathing part.
Past the breathing. Oh my gosh, my face, y'all. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we keep this up and my face is going to be turning beautiful. It's going to be all slenderized and oh my gosh. Whew. Margie says laugh out loud. Mel's got all kinds of smiley face emojis, hands clapping. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. Are you ready? I'm going to put in this little woot woot train emoji.
Oh my gosh.
Mel says, we made Mr. Joyful laugh. Yes, you did.
Oh, the answers are rolling in.
Jen says, I think we all needed this. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Nobody said pumpkin pie.
Nobody said pumpkin pie. Oh. And just think, next Friday night is almost Halloween. Oh. So, V, if you're not doing Blingo next Sunday, we might have to move our movie night to Sunday night. But I don't know. Some of y'all might be doing Halloween things. But, oh my gosh, that would be so fun. But anyway, here we go. Whew.
The man forgot the question.
I'm going to reread the question. I'm going to try to do it without breathing or pausing.
Hold your finger till you're done.
Okay, here we go. Sister Monica Joan did not retrieve her mother's jewelry from the pawn shop, but used the money to buy what besides a replacement for the Christmas pudding she blew up? Veronica says, Cynthia, you want laughter more watching my live video from yesterday. You will have laughter. Well, I will be watching it, my friend, tomorrow. All right. Candy says chocolate. Nope. And Darla says TV. And that is the correct answer. It was a television. So Darla gets 5 points.
Miss Darla.
Woo, woo! Yes, Miss Darla. Mel says star. Megan said a wreath. She made a wreath. She made a homemade wreath at the beginning. Margie says TV. Good job, Margie. Jen says cinnamon. Marcus says food. Jen says nutmeg. Awesome, awesome.
Breathing.
Oh my gosh, what an amazing night. Oh, I'm serious, y'all. My face, feel my cheek muscles.
Yeah.
They're really tight.
Yeah.
They're really tight.
Hurt my hand.
Because they're tight?
Yeah.
My toned cheek muscles. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm really. All right, Mr. Joyful, who had the most points tonight? Oh my gosh, y'all. It's not even 11:30. It's close, but it's not even 11:30 yet.
Sweet.
Woo, woo. And look at the fun we had. Oh my goodness.
Was it Megan?
Jen says there was 2 things. Isn't that correct? Because I thought there was 2 things as well.
There was 2 things. She bought a replacement for the Christmas pudding that she blew up and a television. Those are the 2 things she got.
Pudding. She blew up pudding.
Yeah, she had it in the pot and it everywhere.
No.
Yeah, she passed out on the stairs.
Oh.
Yep.
I think Miss Jen has the highest.
Yep. And so Miss Jen had the most points tonight, but Darla and Margie were close seconds. So Jen, you came in kind of first place, with 45 points tonight. And Miss Margie came in second place with 37. And Darla, you came in third with 34. So good job, ladies. So let's take a look here. Today's the 22nd. Yes. So, Miss Jen, if you'll start getting the slips ready for me, Mr. Joyful. Miss Jen, you came in with 5 points. Or you started with 5 points. You had 45 points tonight. So that gave you exactly 50 points. So you get 2 slips tonight, and you will start next week with 0 points.
Get my hand in there. There you go. How many slips she gets?
She gets 2.
2. Oh. There's 1, 2.
All right. And if you can get the box. And don't forget that when we get off each night, I go into the description box and I add your total points, the amount of points you'll start the following week with, and how many slips you have in the box already. All right, so Miss Jen, there are your 2 slips. Marcus says, good night, everyone. See y'all next time. Good night, sweet Marcus. I hope you had a great birthday, hun. And there is Marcus's YouTube link. Thank you, Jen, for that. All right. Then
He has the video game thing, doesn't he?
he does. He does. I think I said earlier Marvin, but I think, well, they both do actually, don't they?
Might be.
All right. Kim was not here. Let's see. Mare was here. All right. So Miss Mare came in tonight with 0 points, and she got 16 points. So next week she will start with 16 points.
Ooh.
All right. All right, Miss Susan. You came in tonight with 19 points, and you earned 18 points. And that gave you a total of 37 points. So you get one slip tonight, and you will start with 12 points next week. Where'd Jonathan go?
I think he's in his bedroom.
You think he's what?
I think he's in the back bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Susan, there's your slip. Yeah, and Jennifer told me she was coming back tonight. That's Trisha's sister. So I am sorry that we did not get to see them tonight. She sent me a text earlier this week. All right, Miss Margie, you came in tonight with 7 points, and you earned 37 points. So that gives you a total of 44. That earns you one slip. And you will start next week with 19 points. Thank you. Bless you, Jen. She is dropping everyone's links. And there is Miss Margie's. Oh, wow, Jen. Look at you. Margie says, hugs, Marcus. Mel says they both have channels. Thank you. I thought so. Veronica says, my link for live today at 7 with the Yarny Fiber sisters. We are talking about where you can find free patterns. Oh, sweet, sweet. Yes, I enjoyed their live last week. So you guys go catch that. I actually set my alarm and got up. I don't know what it will be in the morning because, you know, I'll be with my Marine son, but and I really need to quit saying Marine son. Y'all know that. He's a Marine. V says, Cynthia, you know you have the community YouTube so you can share your videos or anything you like. Yes, Trisha and I were talking about that. We were both so excited. It's like, oh my gosh, we have a community tab. Jen says, did I miss anyone for their link? All right, let's keep going. And you guys, Jeannie with Proverbs 31 Yarn was on my 7 o'clock live, and I invited her to come back to movie night tonight. So I'm sad that we didn't get to see her here tonight. All right, Miss Mel, you started tonight with 6 points, and you earned 16 points. So that gives you a total of 22 points. So you will start next week with 22 points. All right. Miss V, you came in tonight with 7 points. And you got 3 points, bless your heart. You were right here at the very end. That gives you 10 points to start next week with. All right. And VJ was on my 7 o'clock live, so I'm sad that we didn't get to see her here at movie night. Oh, that was a message. Illinois' mom struck ahead with stray bullet while reading Bible to baby getting ready to sleep.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Illinois authorities have not named a suspect yet in connection to an accidental shooting that claimed a Zion mom's life as she prepared her infant daughter to bed Sunday night. Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Wow.
I got a new message at 8:30 tonight from Trisha, so maybe that explains why she didn't get to come tonight. I hope everything is okay. All right, Miss Darla, you started tonight with 18 points, and you earned 34. Good job. And that gives you a total of 52 points. So you have 2 slips tonight, and you will start next week with 2 points. All right. And there are your slips. And then Miss Candy. You started tonight with 1 point, and you earned 15 points. So that gives you 16 points to start next week with. All right. And Miss Megan, you started tonight with 9 points, and you earned 15 points.
Close.
Yep. So you're 1 point away from getting a slip tonight, but that gives you 24 points to start next week with.
Cool. She took off with it.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Miss Nancy was not here. Melissa.
Excuse me.
Did we do V? Yeah, we got V.
Yeah.
All right. Miss Wanda. All right. Marvin. You started off tonight with 14 points, and you earned 11 points. And that gives you exactly 25 points.
Ooh.
So you have 1 slip tonight and 0 points to start next week. And Mel, I will find out what the policy is, and depending on what I find out, if it's all good, then all this will be in there for Marvin and Marcus. If not, then we'll just keep their points as a fun tally. All right. So there is Marvin's for now. And Marcus started tonight with 1 point. And earned 15 points. So he will start next week with 16 points.
Cool.
Yep.
Excuse me.
All right. Anybody new tonight? Nope. We've got everybody. All right. So those are our points. Again, they'll be in the description box right after the show.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Mr. Joyful's mystery question. Who was our lucky person tonight? Let me see what you guys are saying real quick anyway. Did I miss anyone for their link? V says, you can watch the replay when you can, Jen. And Jen says, okay, my link with no content, says Jen. Sweet, sweet. But if someone doesn't have content or like I think you have to have 500 subscribers now to get the community tab. They still have the discussion tab, so you can still go and say hello to them, I think, correct, V? Even if they don't have content, you can say hi. So I'm getting the questions open back up. All right. And Mr. Joyful's mystery question is from the Christmas episode part 2, question number 12. So let me get to part 2. Here's part 2. And question number 12 goes to Megan. Oh my goodness.
She wasn't paying attention.
So,
You got your mother's question.
I don't know if y'all can see it. So let me find, y'all can read my crazy handwriting. I wrote in purple today. So Christmas special part 2. I hope this isn't backwards. And then question number 12 is Megan. Can y'all see that? Okay.
Crochet now.
So this is the thing. I know Megan doesn't crochet. Margie says, I subscribe, Jen. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Margie. Jen says, yep. So I had trying to get it behind. Okay, there we go. Get it out from the card. I had one more kitty cat Halloween stitch marker. Can y'all see that? And I know that Megan does not crochet. So I will give her the option. I have some other items here that are not necessarily crochet related. They're just goodies. So I will give her an opportunity to pick something that's not a crochet item. And if that's the case, then we will bring this Halloween stitch marker back in next Friday night. And who knows? We might just have 2 winners. I may have Mr. Joyful pick 2 questions for Halloween. How about that? That's what we'll do. We'll have 2 Halloween winners. All right. Jen says, thanks, Margie. I'll be the easiest subscription. Laugh out loud. Darla says, whoop, whoop, Megan. Megan says, aw. And Jen says, it will be fitting for Halloween. Yes, it will. And if she chooses not to have the stitch marker, because I have no idea what she would use the stitch marker for since she doesn't crochet, then I will let y'all know what she won. We'll show you what she won. All right. You guys, this has been a really fun night. I mean this in the best possible way, but thank you for making my face hurt tonight. I have not finished Mr. Joyful's cookie. It is good, though, however. I have drank 2 Frappuccinos tonight, though, so I don't need that cookie. Jen says, congrats, Megan. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, and it's still Friday. Thank you guys so much for coming and playing movie night. And yeah, we'll be looking at episodes 1 and 2 next week, but don't let it confuse you, because under season 5, it represents episodes 3 and 4. But remember, we're going by kind of the title part of it, not the number portion. So we'll be looking at episodes 1 and 2 for next Friday. Veronica says, good night, everyone, and has sleeping, snoozing emojis. Megan says, thank you, Margie. Jen says, wow, the clock hasn't turned. Awesome. I know, right? So everyone, try to invite somebody to come play next week. And who knows, if you invite somebody and they show up and you let me know that you invited them, there just might be a little Halloween surprise coming your way. So bring all your ghouls and goblins next Friday. Darla says, thanks, Cynthia, Mr. Joyful. Jen says, good night, everyone. Megan says, have a good night, all, with a moon and star emoji. Margie says, hugs, everyone. Yes, Margie, hugs, hugs. And Darla says, hugs, everyone, with a hug emoji. All right, you guys, I love you. Thanks again for another great night. I am going to sleep very well tonight, tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, whenever I get to go to sleep, depending on how long the woot woot train and my son and I last. But be praying for him tomorrow, please, as he flies back to Arizona. Technically, he's supposed to be flying out 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. He will be arriving in Yuma at 6 p.m. What is that? West Coast time? I'm not sure what that falls under. But anyway, but of course he has to get to the airport early, and he has to get everything checked in. And of course with military, they get kind of some privileges. But anyway, so yeah, I appreciate your prayers for him tomorrow. And for all of us back here that will be missing him, especially Mackenzie, so who is doing much better, by the way. The vet told us to start giving her Tylenol, and she has been doing that very well. She seems to love having it submerged into a marshmallow, a half of a marshmallow. And so she's been getting a Tylenol a day, and it has made significant improvements in her. So that is very, very positive to concur. So She is doing very, very well. And very soon I will have a small short video up of her and Jonathan just kind of having their reunion and spending time together. I've got some really cute pictures of them together this trip. So I will be sharing those in a video very, very soon. Thank you, Margie. She says at specific time. I always get the mountain and Pacific and all that confused. So Candy has a snoozing smiley face, and Jen says, "Oh, good." And Jen says, "I'm so glad that is helping her." Yes, yes, you guys, because that was so awful that night that we were all together and she kept crying out. Margie said, "Glad she is doing better." Yes. I'm sure tomorrow and for probably the next day, couple days, week, she will probably go through some slight depression. She did that last year when he left, but she seemed to pull through it okay. And it's funny because normally she sleeps at the foot of our bed on the floor on my side, and we've heard her come back and forth from Jonathan's room to our room. So we can tell that she is holding on to what she knows, but she also is lavishing, that love from her daddy. But anyway, all right. Jen says, Arizona doesn't change time like we do. And I did know that because when we changed time, I think it put us 2 hours apart. But when we change time again in the fall, which is coming quite soon, I think it then puts us 3 hours apart. But you're right, they don't change time, which is smart. I wish we didn't either. I would love to have daylight savings time all the time. So, because before, when we have daylight savings time, it's usually like 8:30 before it starts getting dark here. And when we have the time change, it actually has been getting dark around 6:30. That's a huge window. So I would love for it to always be daylight savings time. Jen says, right. So, all right, everyone. I love you. Have a great night. Hugs to you. I can't wait to see you here next Friday. Hopefully, I'll see you around. V, I'm going to go catch your replay. Not only yesterday's, but possibly in the morning because, again, I don't know what tomorrow morning holds. We may or may not be taking him to the airport. I don't know yet. It just depends. So anyway, bye, everyone. Can you tell I don't want to say goodnight to y'all? But I will. I love you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Be joyful.